Welcome to Torah After Dark, where scriptures meet the real world, raw and unfiltered. This isn't your typical Bible study. We're diving deep into the Torah, the prophets, and today's world, from prophecy and exile to politics, culture, and controversy. I'm Gadol Hagadol, a black American student of the Torah, bringing straight truth with no filters, no fluff, and no fear. We stream regularly because Torah doesn't clock out. Whether it's the law of exile, prophecy breakdowns, or what's really going on in the news, we're bringing it back to the Torah. Got any questions, topics, or want to debate live? Hit the inbox or email gadolhagadol@gmail.com. Also, subscribe to the channel, like the live, and join the membership for exclusive breakdowns, biblical challenges to Christian claims, and teachings you won't hear anywhere else. This is Torah After Dark, for the people still seeking truth, even when the world turns their lights off. Let's get into it. All praises. We're back with another one, just like the other one. All right, let me get this poll up. Let me make sure I get this poll up. Boom, 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 boom. We're back. All praises. Welcome back to Torah After Dark. Welcome back. All praise to the Most High, man. I hope y'all had a beautiful day, a great day. Let me get this thing all set up. Let me pull the scripture up. All praises, man. You are watching Torah After Dark. You are
watching Torah After Dark. Hit the like button and subscribe.
Hit the like button and subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. Hit the like button. All praise to the Most High God. All praise to the Most High God. We're back with another one. Just like the other one. Let me move this camera a little bit. The wrong way. There we go. Somebody was in here touching my camera. Some all praise to the Most High. We're back with another one. Just like the other one, Torah After Dark. All praises.
You are watching Torah After Dark. Hit the like button and subscribe.
Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. All praise to the Most High, man. I had a beautiful day today. I had a nice, cool, calm day, man. It wasn't nothing too crazy. I didn't have a lot of clients today. It was a good, cool, calm, relaxing day in the office today. I worked out my clients I had. It was a good day, man. So I don't have nothing to complain about. It was a good day, man. It was a good day, all praise. I hope you guys had a good day as well, right? All praise to the Most High. I think I'm getting some bumps. I don't know. I must have ate some chocolate or something. Every time I eat chocolate, I start breaking out in my face. But all praise to the Most High, man. How y'all feeling today? Hit the like button if you're feeling good today. That's a trick. That's how I'm gonna get people to hit the like button. Hit the like button if you're feeling good today. All praise to the Most High, man. All right. All praise to the Most High, man. It's Torah After Dark, week 9, night 5. Man, these weeks gone by fast. When you enjoying your days, when you enjoying your time, the time goes by super fast, super duper fast. All right, but all praise to the Most High. The time goes by super fast, man. Super fast. Let's see what the chat going on. We got Zara in the building. All praise to the Most High. Zara says shalom. Zara says shalom. All praise to the Most High for Zara in the building. All praise to the Most High for Zara. LaDonna is in the building. LaDonna says shalom, fam. And you know LaDonna is a big member, a big stepper, a great one. All praise to the Most High for LaDonna being in the building. We got Randy in the building. All praise to the Most High for Randy. Randy says, shalom, TAD family, Torah After Dark family. Shalom to you as well, Randy. Shalom. And you know Randy is a big member, a big stepper, a great one. All praise to the Most High for Randy in the building. I need to get a shape up. I might go get a shape up tomorrow. Starting to look a little rough. All praise to the Most High, man. All praise to the Most. Sidebar. Did y'all see they have the new Ray-Ban Meta glasses coming out? Already got these Ray-Ban Meta glasses, but there's some new ones coming out that's going to be even better than these. It's going to have a display on the lens and all that. I'm definitely getting those. Greetings to the Torah After Dark crew, the TADC in the building. Greetings to you as well, Lanier. All praise to the Most High for Lanier in the building. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to cop those they call it the Ray-Ban displays. I'm definitely trying to get those, man. I like the Ray-Bans, man. I be listening to my music, talking on the phone, taking pictures, taking videos, no hands. So I definitely appreciate the Ray-Bans, and they look good too. You feel me? They don't look too crazy. They're a little heavy, but I like them. So I'm definitely gonna get those new ones. All right, let's get this thing started though. Let's get this thing started. Let's open this up with the opening blessing. And this is gonna be a short one tonight, right? We only got a couple verses, I think like 3 or 4 verses in this Torah After Dark portion tonight. So this is gonna be a quick one. We ain't gonna spend a lot of time, right? So let's get this thing going, man. Let's open it up. Before I do that, let me open this so I keep forgetting to do this. Doom. Let me do this real fast. All praise to the Most High, man. Yom Teruah is coming up. Y'all ready for Yom Teruah? Y'all ready for Yom Teruah? Or what they call it, Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. Y'all ready for that, man? All praise to the Most High. We're gonna put this one right here. We're gonna put this one right here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. We're gonna put this one over here and this one right there. All right. Let's get this thing going. We got Nova in the building. All praise to the Most High for Nova in the building. And Nova says, Shalom, fam, with the black heart. Shalom to you as well, Nova. Shalom. All praise to the Most High. Civil New Year, yeah. The Jewish Civil New Year. Yeah. I just celebrate Yom Teruah, though. I don't really get into that Rosh Hashanah. I just celebrate the Jewish New Year. I mean, I don't celebrate the Jewish New Year. Hold up. All right, there we go. Zara in the building. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Y'all kind of replace Yom Teruah with Rosh Hashanah, but I don't know. The Lord of Hosts is his name. Shalom. Amin. How you say that? How you pronounce that? Amin? Am I pronouncing it right? I'm talking to you, Zara. That's supposed to be like.
If that's French, then Ami, yeah.
But it's Hebrew. I believe my people
I mean,
or
Ami, yeah.
Amin. Okay. All
The
right, cool.
Lord of Hosts is his name. Shalom, Ami. I mean, I don't. It could be French. I don't know what his.
He's talking. He's putting Hebrew. I think he's saying my people.
Oh, Oh, is he helping you also try to figure out Rosh Hashanah?
No, he's not. I know
No.
what Rosh
Okay.
Hashanah is.
You say Rosh Hashanah, like it's not. It's not Rosh.
Rosh Hashanah. What is it? How you
Rosh
say it?
Hashanah.
Yeah,
Rosh Hashanah.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Shana Tova Matika.
Shalom Mishpacha. Matter of fact, Bram Stokes in the building. All praise to the Most High for Bram Stokes. All praises. Candace G in the building. Candace G says Shalom Mishpacha. And that's Candace G with the big G, not the little. It's the same. I mean, I know
Me.
they.
I look wild.
Nah, you good. I know they say it's the same, but it's some more.
It's the same. What is he
Yeah,
talking about?
Yom Teruah and Rosh Hashanah.
Oh.
I wouldn't. Okay, I understand.
I mean, Rosh Hashanah, we obviously do is Jewish New Year, whereas I feel like people who are of a certain persuasion do not see any New Year other than the New Year of the heart, like the barley. You know what I mean? Like in spring. So.
Yeah, facts. Abib is the beginning of the month, so how the 7th month is the head of the month. Yeah,
the civil calendar.
The civil calendar.
Like the school year, you have the fiscal year, you have the Gregorian year, what you know what I mean? Like
they believe
in our culture.
They believe man was created on this day, and they do the calculation to when men was created, and yeah.
Well, it's deeper than that. It's more of like if you look at the language and, like you said, the calculation and the clues. It's a code. When you really get into it, you might arrive at that.
Can you give 35 to Manny? The rest is for Torah After Dark. All praise to the Lord. Let me do that right now. Hold on. Let me go to
when he says Torah After Dark, he means Zara specifically.
Hold on, let me do that right now. 35 to Manny. Let me do that right now. I'm gonna put Torah After Dark. Let me do this real fast. All praise to the Most High. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Man, let me just do. Hold on. What Manny number right? Manny got an iPhone, right?
Yeah. I don't know if he has Apple Pay though. I know he uses Cash App more. I don't know if he uses it more, but I know typically he uses Cash App. There's like 4 different New Years in Judaism, exactly.
4 different New Years?
Well, it's like, what are you counting? Like, if you're counting the Jubilee cycle, that's like a whole different thing. If you're counting the civil year, that's something different. If you're counting the barley, like the agricultural year, that's different.
I sent that to Manny. Man. All praise to the Most High.
Oh, so you do have Apple Pay?
Yeah, but I don't really be using Apple Pay like that.
Mm-hmm.
All praise and thank you for that, Lanier. All praise to the Most High, man. All blessings to you. We appreciate it. Facts. Abib is the head of the month. Yom Teruah is the 7th month. Stop. What? I ain't even doing nothing. I'm just saying, we telling the truth. Where y'all get this Rosh Hashanah stuff from?
Have you ever looked into why? Like, have you actually ever studied it out?
Yeah, and Zion Lex did a study on it too. So,
okay.
He did a good study on it. He made it make sense.
That's fine. I mean, have you ever?
Oh, like myself?
Like, no, like done a deep dive. Okay.
Nah, I didn't. There's no like. Yeah. Zara has business attire on tonight.
I didn't change after
I don't follow Judaism, so that explains it. Oh, praises.
Manny.
Hi, Manny's in the building. Hey, Manny, Lanier right here sent that 35 to you. I got it to you. Just be a witness that I got it to you. All praise to the Most High. And Manny, in case you didn't know, Manny is collecting some money to help a family that was burnt out. They lost all their things in the fire. So if you want to send, some support and help people that's in need, definitely do that. All praise to the Most High. Indeed, he got it. He got it. All praises, all praise. All right, so let's get this thing started. Let's get this thing started with the opening blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Elohei Avraham Yitzchak Yaakov. Blessed are you, Adonai, God of our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You are the eternal one who reveals light in darkness, who keeps covenant and shows mercy to the remnant who seek your name. Open our hearts to truth, our eyes to see, our ears to hear the words of your Torah. In this exile, let your wisdom be a lamp to our feet and your commandments a light to our path. May this gathering bring honor to you and stir awakening among your people. Baruch atah Adonai, who gives understanding to those who seek. Who gives understanding to those who seek. And we're here every night, Torah After Dark, seeking that wisdom and that understanding. All praises, all praises. I'm working overtime to help. That's why I've been out, man. All praises to the Most High for you, man, helping. You know, we need more brothers and sisters like that that's going to help people in need. Joshua the Levite, Gadol HaGadol, Shalom, all praise to the Most High alone. Shalom to you as well, brother Joshua the Levite. All praise to the Most High. All right, y'all say shalom to Zara too. Zara up here, you know Zara be getting a little jealous of me. So I say, y'all make sure y'all say shalom to Zara. You on mute, bro. Make sure y'all say
I said
shalom.
let them be rude. That's fine.
Make sure y'all say shalom.
I remember things.
All praises, all praises. All right, so let's get this thing going. We in a book. Let's move this. We in the book of Devarim, chapter 30, verse 7. The book of Devarim, chapter 30, verse 7. Right, and it's only a couple verses we're going to be reading tonight. So this is going to be a short one. But we're going to get some wisdom as we do every night from the Torah. LaDonna says, Shalom, sis. She calls you Sarah. Shalom, sis Zara.
Shalom, LaDonna. Shalom, Lanier.
Show Zara some love.
It's
praise.
autocorrect. Autocorrect will do that.
All right, verse 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and upon them that hate thee and that persecute thee. And thou shalt return and hearken to the voice of the Lord and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day. Right. So with the bringing us out of captivity, and this is kind of crazy because this goes in the conversation, man, you was having the people that did the bad things to us. Most High said they're going to get their turn. Right. So it was our turn that had the curses put on us. But because of what the nations did to us, he's going to put the curses on them as well. So that's a form of justice, right? They did what they did, and the Most High is going to, punish them for what they did, right? Because in the book of Isaiah, he says that, he planned for us to get punished, but the nations went further than what they were supposed to do with us, right? You raise your hand?
Yeah. So do you believe that this is in this punishment essentially is gonna be like this world, or you think it's in like the hereafter?
I believe this world. I'm not too big on the after world and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not too big on that. I believe, here on earth.
Do you think that this can extend to someone's children? I'm only asking because I was reading about divine retribution with the Rambam, and he talks about how it can be taken out on someone's children before they're at their like the age of 12, 13.
I mean, you saw in the text the Most High, so, yeah, and it could be going to the third and fourth generation. So I would say yeah, I would say yeah, definitely.
That helps with like our conversation that we were talking about, I think.
Yeah. Verse 9, and the Lord thy God will make thee overabundant in all the work of thy hand, and in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy land for good. For the Lord will rejoice over thee for good, as he rejoiced over thy fathers. So when he redeems us, when we repent, when we turn back and we do what we're supposed to do, the Most High is going to rejoice in that. Right? Why would he rejoice? Because his children are turning back. His children are repentant. So it's some rejoicing in that. He's going to rejoice. He's going to bless us when he delivers us and bring us out of those lands. Right? So this is a rejoice. So we want to get that rejoicing from God. We want to do what we have to do in return so God can rejoice after us and bless us. Bless the fruit of our body, the fruit of the land, the fruit of our cattle. And that's like three. When your cattle is blessed, when the fruit of your body is blessed, and when the fruit of your land is blessed, that's rich. That's rich. You're gonna have a lot of generations. You're gonna have a lot of cattle for food and other things. And you're gonna have a good land for food that comes from the land and for selling and buying, right? So those three things being blessed is what makes a nation. What takes a nation to the top, right? So this is what this is saying. He's going to bless us. He's going to return us to the top, and he's going to rejoice after us, over us, because we repented and came back to the Most High, right? So it's like when your child do something wrong, you punish them. When they correct themselves, when they come back to you, you feel a little happiness because they learned their mistake, or from what they're supposed to learn from their mistake. But we see the children of Israel. Do they ever really learn? Right. So I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm not one of those people that say it's gonna happen in my lifetime. I actually don't think it's gonna happen in my lifetime. But if it happens, man, I believe in resurrection. So God willing, I'm a part of the resurrection. Do you believe in resurrections?
Yeah. When did you take upon this belief in resurrection?
I mean, Daniel 12 says people gonna be resurrected to everlasting life, everlasting contempt. So I always, I believe in resurrection.
You said always?
Yeah, I always believed in resurrection. Do you ever remember me not believing in resurrection?
I feel like I do, but I feel like maybe like my memory is like it's from like 3 or 4 years ago, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was you probably the Sadducees. Who was that?
No, I vaguely remember you and Yoshi and some of the other of the crew having that talk. La.
I know La don't believe in resurrection because he.
No, I felt like you were on his side.
Nah.
Okay.
I was never a Sadducee. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. All right. So verse 10. If thou shalt hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God to keep his commandments and his statutes, which are written in this book of the law, if thou turn unto the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Right. So that's the end of the Torah portion. Real quick and real brief. But again, how many times does it point us back to keeping the commandments and his statutes? Right. So this is what we're supposed to do. And this chapter, what we read so far, is about in exile. So it's telling us, even in exile, we have to turn back to the Lord our God, keep his commandments, and he's going to rejoice over us when he brings us back into the land and gives us our blessing. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that's something I'm looking forward to. Zara, a quick question, Zara. What do you feel? How do you feel about the blessings? Or do you look forward to that? Or is it just something like, whatever?
I overthink everything. And so it's something that when I think about it, I get motivated, but then I judge myself pretty harshly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of like, I don't know that I deserve that. So I don't know if I'll be a part of that communal blessing even. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
But how do you feel? Because, I believe in the second Exodus in Ezekiel 20. So it seems to be, and again, I know different people have their different things. It seems to be everybody is going to be gathered to the wilderness, whether you're righteous, wicked, whether you deserve it or you don't deserve it. And then you go through a purging process, right? Something like in the wilderness with Moses, everybody went through, then they went through a purging process. So I think it's still time to get it right.
I don't know if I want to go there with them. Like, it's like, I don't like those people. I don't like people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's something in me that's like, geez, can we just make this like an individual sport? Like, why does this have to be a team sport? So then I think about, gosh, that's a terrible attitude. And then I'm like, well, you may not even be let in. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, is that so bad? So yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I feel you. Jehoiakim, you live. What's up? Shalom. You got something to bless us with, some wisdom?
Shalom, Jehoiakim, birthday twin.
Shalom, how y'all doing? I'm just here for support.
Are you ain't got no wisdom for us right now, or you chilling for right now?
I'm gonna chime in when I have something.
Indeed. LaDonna says, sorry, Zara. Even the wicked for the day of evil, Proverbs 16. That's a fact. Facts. He doesn't delight in the death of the wicked. Yep, that's Ezekiel 18, right? Ezekiel 18. For real, this a first. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What's this comment talking about?
The resurrection.
That ain't no first.
That's
Oh,
okay. Okay, thank you.
that's not
I'm
a.
like, I'm not the only person that is pretty
That's not a
sure
first.
you have expressed not believing in a resurrection.
That was not a
Or
first.
no, wait, do you believe in a resurrection but not in the after, like not an afterlife, like a resurrection but still here?
Yeah, still here.
That's
I
what it
believe
is.
when we unalive, we gone, we sleep, and in the future we're resurrected to get our judgment on earth.
But not reincarnation or
Nah.
regeneration, not that. Okay.
Nah.
Where are we gonna be at when we get resurrected?
In the land.
Oh.
The greater Israel.
Here?
I believe I do in America?
No, like Earth.
Yeah, Earth, yeah. I
Is it a
believe
new Earth?
the new heaven and earth though. The same earth but just restored. Not like this going to go to
So like Christian style.
Christian
they know Christians believe that?
yes.
Yes.
I thought they believe in heaven. I thought they believe they go to heaven.
No, a renewed earth. Yeah.
Right. So when Isaiah talks about the new heaven and new earth, do y'all think it's like a literally this one is done away with and he creates a new one?
I think it's a consciousness thing.
Was it Christ consciousness? That's what
I
they
don't
be
even know
saying.
what that is. No, I don't even know what that is.
So what do you mean? You think it's just like how you explain that consciousness thing then?
I just feel like on a soul, like I try to look at everything through like a soul level. And so like when I think about Olam Haba or Olam Hazeh, like I'm thinking about the state of the soul. And then I'm calling that consciousness for the sake of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I don't necessarily care what it looks like around us, or if it's this material world, I would rather it not be. But whatever, if it is, I'm more so like, what will I feel like on a soul level? Is more of how I think of it.
Got you. It's a new order, in my opinion, not literal, because Ecclesiastes says that. That's how I say. I think the earth is renewed. Just no, I don't think it's going to be evilness and wickedness. I think it's going to be.
But you're gonna be there. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I have to see you, like, can I like opt out? No, okay. Just imagine and Judah
and
and like
not going to be
all
there.
of the Israelites
and Judah's not
that
going
actually
to be there.
annoy us,
Not,
and you have to be there with
not
them.
in Olam Haba.
And throw Jody in there too.
You can count them out. You can count them. They're not going to be
Like,
there.
why would we look forward to that? I'm just saying.
They definitely not going to be there. Well, yeah, I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. But however it happens, whenever it goes down, I pray, I get that blessing. I want to experience how it is for the Torah and its blessings to be acted out in the land. Like I want to experience the blessings, the fruitful land, all the children running around keeping the law. I want to experience that, like how they was experiencing it in the book of Maccabees, chapter 14.
See, I want to experience a completed soul, and like what is that like? Like myself and my children having fully completed souls. Like what is that like? What is that like? Like the energy of that.
Well, why you keep y'all have to you can't separate y'all from the community deal. What about you? Do you want to be a part of a community? You and your children, or other children with completed souls and other people?
I'm not. I love being a mom. I am not one of those women that like I just love everybody. Like I just want everyone's kids around. Like
Yeah, I feel you.
I feel like it would. I feel like the perfect environment that you're explaining. Like I would have to be very different because I feel like that would piss me off. Like I would get annoyed.
It would be you would be annoyed with a bunch of beautiful Torah keeping people in the land, living in blessings, living in truth, living in community, all love and
Okay, so when you say Torah, you're saying absent of the bad things. So like when the law says when this person gets raped, this could happen. Do this,
no,
or like you're saying absence of that.
all Torah, all the whole Torah.
No, so okay, I don't want to live in a society where when
Bad
your
things happen.
man is like feeling some type of way, you have to go drink some weird stuff and see what happens to your bed. Like I don't like I'm good. Like
Okay,
you know what I mean?
that's a
Can
good
we just
question.
break
Now.
up? Like
That's a good question, right? So, this is something I've been thinking about, and this for the chat as well. Put a 1 or 2 in the chat. I'm gonna tell you what'll put a 1 and a 2 in the chat too. In the future, do we believe the Torah would be modernized, or do you believe the Torah will be the same Torah from 6,000 years ago, or was it 4,000 years ago? 1 in the chat if you believe it's going to be modernized. 2 in the chat if you think it's going to be like the same old, Torah. What do you think about that?
I think modernized is a difficult term. I said the Torah is a living entity, so it morphs to what we are doing now.
Okay.
It's applicable to what we're seeing now.
So it's going to morph into a world that's rich in technology now, rich in a bunch of different things that wasn't addressed in the Torah back then. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, you apply Torah now with your cell phone, right?
Yeah.
You apply Torah with what you eat now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of the things that you eating now, they didn't have back then. So it's growing, living.
But the law that Zara talks about, I'm gonna say better ways, modern ways that can be done without taking ashes from the temple floor, pulling it in water. The woman drinks the water. Like do you think it'll be more modern ways to do that, to get the same understanding or the same message from the,
I think that was a mystical process, but you don't like the mystical aspect of it.
No, get into it. Get into it. I mean, I don't get into them. I'm sure some people that love the mystical stuff, but even because remember Aaron, the Muslim Aaron, he used to be like, from not talking, he used to be like, it's different way. He used to be like, it's better ways to find out if a woman is a virgin other than waiting for blood to be in the sheet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is probably a good way the best way they thought it could be back then. But in 2025, it is different ways to understand that. Do you think the Torah would morph into cover something that and make you get what I'm trying to say? Zara always say I got a horrible way of explaining myself. You get you get what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm asking.
There's probably more investigative ways that are different back then. Yeah. You can do different investigative ways.
Okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, that's what I'm asking.
So so how would you describe a home pregnancy test?
How would I describe it? What do you mean? You pee on a stick? And what do you mean?
You see how blunt you are with that? Somebody could explain it differently, in a more elegant way.
All right, man. I don't know. You pee on the stick and you get a line if you're pregnant or not. What do you want me to say?
The Torah is somewhat poetic, right?
Mm-hmm. Torah 2.0. I get what you're saying. I think it's going to stay the same, though. Okay. I am God and I change not. So no, technology will not be here when the righteous receive their reward. So for all the technology we have now, you don't so when we go in the land in the future, all the technology you have, you don't think God will use that technology to get his will done? Or do you think, or you don't think Jerusalem in the future is going to be full of technology.
Like, yeah, like that. I don't want to be there without technology. Like,
Yeah,
I'm good.
slaughtering a sheep with a knife and a. Come on, man. I don't know. Even raising animals. Is I don't. So they think that they're going back in thousands. They're going back in time thousands of years ago, wearing the same garments that Moshe wore, and sackcloth and ashes and sandals and staffs. I don't think that's a.
It just sounds hellish.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, do some people believe that we're going to go back into the 3000 BCE time period?
But I have an issue with that because if we just look at the Hebrew Bible, you can see it progress. Like, great example is women owning property. We see where like that was not a thing, and then a situation occurred, it became a thing. You know what I mean? And so like Jehoiakim said to me, and what I think is clear in the text, and even when you get into some of the prophets, things, the offerings, the sacrifices, the garments of the priest, they're different. Stuff is going to progress with the people because it's a living and breathing people, and it's a living and breathing instruction book.
Mm-hmm.
Like it can't be static because then it becomes obsolete.
Mm-hmm. It says, but are we going to be living this modern life after the reset? And that's what the question is about. Because when we say reset, do we believe reset is everything gets destroyed? There's no more technology, no more cell phones. We go back to just living off the land. Or is the reset a reset of like Zara says, soul, spirit, cleanness. Cleanness. Sorry, say that word. Cleanliness.
There's an
Is it?
L there.
Yeah. Is it that type of reset? And will we use the technology of the world to our benefit? Right? Because there's some people that go into the Ark of the Covenant, the temple, and say they were using technology for that type of stuff. You ever heard that before?
Yeah, I mean, well, you don't want to get on the airplane, but I think when you travel the world, it is so clear that there was some very advanced technology back then, and a harnessing of energy that we are trying to recreate in different ways. Like, I don't know how many nerds are on here, but if you've ever studied the works of Nikola Tesla, I mean, we know for a fact that ancient civilizations could access a lot of this energy and technology. And now we're trying to harness it, but we're puny little humans.
I think Brittany in the building. All praise to the Most High for Brittany in the building. She snuck up in here. I didn't even see her.
I know. I was like, comment.
I think the Torah will remain the same, but as humans continue to evolve, the interpretation and application of laws will accommodate the new consciousness of life. Okay. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Now the technology gonna be here, but I know we gonna have judges in the land, so they will have to judge with modern application like the Supreme Court and Congress does with the Constitution now.
She said case law.
I mean, go ahead, Yoga.
So, which do you believe in, Gan Eden or a Messiah age, or the age of the Messiah?
Messiah, a messianic age.
Messianic age.
Yeah.
So what happens in that messianic age?
That's when I believe during that time, that's when the different messianic figures come. The children of Israel get redeemed. The earth gets reset. We get back in our land, and we're living under the rule in our kingdom, under the Messiah.
So, is there an ultimate reward in that age or that era that you believe in?
Yeah, the resurrection, Daniel 12, the people are resurrected, some to everlasting life, and we get the kingdom, which living in our land under our blessings, getting the fruit of the land, like even what this Torah portion said, the fruit of the body, fruit of the land and the fruit of the cattle. We live in the blessings of Deuteronomy 28.
So this would be a prophetic age, a perfect age.
Yeah, as far as Torah, yeah.
And
But when I say perfect, I don't think I don't have the idea that there's going to be no sin though.
so there wouldn't be perfect peace.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be perfect because even in it says the nation that don't come up to Jerusalem, he's not going to give them no rain. So the people are going to have choices still. It's not like God takes away our free choice. We're going to live longer. In Isaiah, it says the sinner is going to die at 100 years. Right. So we're going to live longer, but people are still going to have free choice. But I don't think it's going to be as rampant as it is now, though.
So do you believe
So
the
it'll
soul
be
can
controllable sin?
Control. That sounds.
I mean,
crazy.
that's what I hear you saying, because you're like, it's not going to be as rampant. They're going to die at 100. So it's like, because I'm thinking, well, what's the difference between what you're saying and now? They die at 100, which they die a lot younger now. So that sucks. Can they not sin as bad? Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know, but it's
That doesn't sound
clearly.
enticing. Like, let's just keep going the way we're going then.
Yeah, that's what I know. That's what someone else said not when we was talking about it. But it clearly indicates that, unless it's just for a time period, but it clearly indicates that nations are going to have a choice whether they come up to Jerusalem, and if they don't, they're going to get judged. It's going to be sinners that die at 100 years, so it's going to be something that people have the choice to sin or not during this time period. Now, I've heard people get into, well, that's only going to be for a certain time period, and then after that, it's going to be no more sin. You know,
Yeah, I
but
don't see that in Olam Haba. That just sounds. Let's just stay here.
sound normal.
You know what I mean? I know that's normal. Like, and it's really like that. That's a bad deal because the sinners get to live till 100. Like now, at least some of them can die around their 40s. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I see the soul as indestructible. So in that time, I don't see a limit.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? You don't think they're gonna die?
No, like the soul is indestructible. It's like eternal. It's a
What
portion
about
of
the body?
I think we're going to be in a perfect soul state at that time.
See, but you don't say Christianity to this dude though.
well, no, because that's not a Christian. He's saying that the soul is indestructible. Christianity would teach because of, I think, something in Matthew or Mark where it says, fear God who can destroy both body and soul in hell. So.
Well, I would say the righteous soul is indestructible. Yeah.
Okay.
That's Christianity.
No, I just threw that in there for that.
Wasn't no airplanes in the book. Cars and stuff that man made is destroying the earth. So Bram, you believe that in the future there's going to be no more cars and airplanes like that?
We have to walk.
Like Brett, like what does the future when everybody's gathered, the future kingdom, that future time, whatever you believe it is, what does that look like?
The ghetto, the hood, obviously. Like, God, y'all are like no technology, no cars, no airplanes.
Man,
It's almost like
the
the sinners. Like, gosh.
But how do we? All right, so how do we explain that when it says a sinner is going to die at 100, and Daniel says there's going to be people risen to everlasting contempt? Like, how do we explain it? Is that a separate time period? Like, how do we? Because that's what I'm looking at. And then you have Zechariah that says the nations that don't come to Jerusalem won't get any rain in their land. Like, how do we explain that with the how you say it, Kabad Olam? How you say it?
Olam Haba.
Yeah. How you explain it with that? Like, how do we take?
I don't think we want our view.
No, I'm curious because I'm curious.
I don't think we're literalists the way that you are. Okay. So like we don't have to harmonize everything. We recognize that the holy men of old were just that, and they were writing and seeing things as they were, and not everything is meant to be meshed together all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so it could possibly just be different time periods.
Okay, that makes sense. I've heard people say different time periods as well.
Yeah.
Wow, this is one of the most interesting Torah After Dark for for me personally, because these are things that have crossed me. Yeah, I always think about it like I literally always think about that in the future, like how it's gonna look. It's gonna be like somebody put Torah 2.0. Like, I think people also have to expand research rather than what constitutes as technology, because science and technology has existed long before this. Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. Even I was looking at this thing, Egypt. They had Egypt. They had automatic doors. Like they used whatever they was using underwards. Go ahead.
And solar power, didn't they?
Yeah, they was
Yeah.
doing that. Yeah, they was using it, and it was opening the doors when they stepped on it. Like they had forms of technology for sure. So my question that if things are going to progress, then what's stopping folks from accepting the doctrine of the New Testament and the idea of progressive revelation? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think what we're talking about has anything to do with the New Testament. They're talking about a new Messiah. They're talking about stuff like that. We're talking about just how the Torah looks in the future. I don't think that's progressive revelation. You can
I'll
speak
say
to one.
this, even if it is, just because something is talking about something in the future or something progressing doesn't make it true. You still have the responsibility to investigate it and decide for yourself if you want to place a soul level of faith in something. So this is why, if you believe in the New Testament, I'm not going to hold you to, well, now you have to believe in the Quran, and now you have to believe in the Book of Mormon, and now you have to believe in whatever Ellen G. White wrote, because it's progressive and it comes after. So there's still a level of deciding what you want to have faith in. I don't think people reject the New Testament just because it's new.
Yeah. And then there's going to be a future. So there's a future time where we're going to be living, or people are going to be living. So it's going to be new stuff going on, right? But how does the Torah look at that point is what I've been curious about. How does the Torah look? How does the Torah look in a community where we have, like Brahm said, cars, airplanes, cell phones. We have all this type of satellites, all this stuff. How does Torah look in that point? Because we see how it looks in the Tanakh, in the old world. How does it look in the future where, like for the Shabbat, there's an argument on whether you can't light fire on a Shabbat because gathering the sticks was work. Or is it just the fire itself? So they say, like, remember, like in the story with the wilderness, remember the guy was gathering sticks? They argued that he was gathering sticks to make fire. So when God says you cannot kindle a fire on a Shabbat, their argument is you can't kindle a fire because it takes work during that time to kindle that fire. You gather sticks, you do that, right? That's the argument they make. So they say a bunch of people, Camp Israelite, a bunch of people make that
Oh, I
argument.
thought you were saying like that's the Jewish prohibition against it. I was like, that
No,
is
no, no,
not
no, no,
why.
no,
But
no, no,
okay.
no. I'm talking about that.
So I'm
I'm talking
confused.
a bunch of people make that argument. Like you hear it. So they say, that's why you have that camp that actually do cookouts on the Shabbat. Like they do cookouts, right? Because they say you can cook. It's not
that camp.
You know what I'm talking about IHBK. They do cookouts on the Shabbat, right? So because they say it's not the fire, it's the work of building the fire, right? So in the future, so let's say that's true. We know that's not true, but let's say that's true. In the future, you don't have to gather sticks to build fire no more. You can just hit a switch. Some people would say, okay, that wouldn't be breaking the Shabbat now. Right. So just stuff like that. Would that be true? We know it's not true. But how does the Torah look in a world where it doesn't take a lot of work to do certain things? So that's what this question is about. How does the Torah look when stuff is way easier? You don't like the virgin thing. You don't have to wait for a woman to bleed in a a sheet to see if she's a virgin or not. And then sometimes that's not like you were saying before, Zara, that's not even a good method. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just how does the Torah look where we got more information, more technology, doctors, and just, you know what I'm saying? So I don't. That's where that question comes from. I don't know. I'll be over talking sometimes.
But are you including sin in that? Because I think that's where I'm getting confused in this discussion with you, because it would look the same as it does now, everyone doing whatever they want to do. Because sin is still a thing. Or do you believe like the whole Jeremiah 31 time is like, do you believe in like a Holy Spirit that's coming to like
Put the law in
indwell?
our heart.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like we will all know right from wrong, so we truly won't have the disagreements, and the sinners are going to be over there somewhere.
Yeah, but the thing is, if it's the same law, I do believe it's the same law in the Torah. There are things you do when you do something wrong. So even that's gonna, unless we're taking out those parts of the Torah. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I'm just wondering, like the example you gave for the cookouts, are we all going to know that we're not doing cookouts?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because in my mind,
Yeah.
if we have some who still think it's okay, then it's just we're in the same predicament as we are right now.
Maybe it won't be any presumptuous sin. Like presumptuous sin is the sin you know is wrong and you still do it.
But who are the priests? Yeah, I think that's true, because I think I'm not going to get into that. Will we have priest?
Yeah, the line of Zadok.
Mm-hmm. And I think that they will do what they're supposed to do.
I do believe that too. I do believe it.
It's good that this conversation pivoted to this way, because you said you had studied Rosh Hashanah, right?
No, I haven't studied it myself. I watched Zion Lex talk about it, but I never dug into it myself.
Do you recall what happens on Rosh Hashanah as far as traditions?
No, I don't recall. No.
There's a book.
I just know.
The book of life.
Oh, go ahead.
In the tradition, the book of life is opened on that day, and your deeds are looked at, and it's set up for what your next year is going to look like. And then the next 10 days, you can affect that. And then on Yom Kippurim or Yom Kippur, you're sealed in the book. That's when the sealing happens. And this is how it's going. Like, you call it Yom Teruah, it's like a day of judgment.
No. I don't call it Yom Teruah. The Torah calls it Yom Teruah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, don't say it. You see, I don't call it. The Torah calls it Yom Teruah.
You're so fast. No.
Don't get that right.
You made a distinction. That's why. Well, I just mean you made a distinction.
Nah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. The day of blasting, then the day of yelling, of screaming. Yeah. So on that day, the book of life is open, and your deeds are looked at and judged. And then you have 10 days. The 10 days are to affect what's going to happen, if you're going to be sealed or not. So this is kind of like how Olam Haba is, and how your time is going to be spent in the world to come.
Okay, all right. That's that rabbinical stuff. I like it.
That's
all right. So Ecclesiastes 7:29 says, "See, this alone I found, that God made men upright, but they have sought out many schemes." On the KJV it says, "Lo, this only have I found, that God have made men upright, but they sought out many inventions." So, what do you?
So he's saying cars and airplanes; those inventions are bad. So that he said something earlier, that cars and airplanes destroy the earth. So I think that's where you leading?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand if does he think like all that's going to be gone and we're not going to be using that no more?
I believe so.
Like, for instance, everyone thinks AI is new, and it absolutely is not. Yeah, I wouldn't be. I think before they introduced stuff to us, I think they've been having it for years.
Yo, what is an airplane?
But that technology got lost.
The dog. If you look at an airplane, what is an airplane? What is it? What is it mimicking?
A bird.
A bird.
So that's artificial intelligence is an airplane. So the linear, if you want to look at it like that.
Same law. Yeah, I agree.
Technology was not of God. You need to get through the comments.
Oh, I'm trying. Okay. I agree with you.
You read the comments on.
You breaking up a little bit. You said what? Huh?
How do you read the comments on StreamYard? I can't see.
It's on the side. If you hit
the middle one.
Yeah, it says comments.
With the rectangle with the lines in it.
I agree with Godal. I think more people that know Yah, the world will be more righteous. Choices still would still be possible, but yeah, go ahead. You can read it. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to say that first part. You already said the first part. I think the more people that know Yah, the world will be more righteous. Choices will still be possible, but the spirituality will evolve.
Why I can't speak right now? Goodness gracious. You didn't want to read the first part because I agree with Godal?
I don't like being redundant. You already read that part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead and remove this the Garfield podcast. Remove him, please.
I'm trying to get through. I'm in here. I don't think sin will leave. Imagine being able to live up to 1,020 years, but also living to. Yeah, I don't think it indicates that sin is not going to be around no more, man. Maybe presumptuous sin. I don't think people would sin purposely. I don't know.
I think mistakes will be around. I don't know that's sin.
Okay. Judgment will get folks in order. Okay. Walking is what we were into. Walking is so dang. No, but they was riding horses and camels and stuff.
Yeah, that's actually wild. Walking, y'all have the most ghetto kingdom ever.
So what would the language be? Like old English or something?
Old English is great. But yeah, but walking, y'all know that the Pharaoh of Egypt gave Joseph mad horses and buggies and chariots.
You know how hard walking is on your feet? Like, there's gonna be no nice feet in the kingdom.
Yeah, we can't have that. Yeah, we can't have that.
Wi-Fi will be there. Come on.
No Wi-Fi.
Like, why are y'all trying to take us back to like?
Hey, no Wi-Fi, man. Only energy you get to live off is the energy of God. No.
like imagine. So we could do anything with our minds, and we're talking about going backwards to just when we had to walk, as opposed to being like we could fly.
What is the point of Wi-Fi when social media and the internet breeds spiritual psychosis and confusion? It's about wow.
Yeah,
I never.
He's on social media as we speak.
I don't agree with that.
I thought the future kingdom was going to be like the Stone Age, no technology, just nature.
Do y'all understand how horrible the Stone Age was? Like, I'm perplexed by this.
But this is good though, because I'm telling you, man.
Are we still having babies? Like, do they believe that we're still having babies and
you
want to throw us back into the Stone Age?
Well, you don't think we're going to be having babies? Well,
I think we are, but I think it'll be advanced technology to where it's not going to be painful. Breastfeeding will be a lot easier. Like, I just feel like
that's a good
point.
We're
not going to die in childbirth.
That's a good point, because didn't the pain come from Eve when?
Yeah, I would argue that perhaps we won't even menstruate. Like that's the deal I'm trying to get to, and y'all want to go backwards.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. You have people like when you go into the camp Israelites, they believe they going back to 4,000 BCE, man. This is Brother Garfield in the building. Shalom, Garfield in the chat. Shalom. I'm mad late. The sum of I'm trying to get through it. The sum of your word is truth, and every one of your righteous rules endures forever. All praise to the Most High. I've been looking for Zara. Oh my God, you wicked.
Don't hate.
Why you go so fast? Jeez.
So, if he didn't get to make it fire, God won't kill you for your intentions. So your gathering is work.
Why did you put so many other words in front of didn't?
What do you mean?
You said
me?
If you if you didn't get to make a fire, it says he didn't get to make a fire.
I was reading too fast. I was going too fast.
Like I just don't.
I'm trying to get through. They don't do.
Is this how you read Torah?
Just stop
It's
it. I'm
gotta
trying
be
to
how
get.
you do it.
Yeah, I told me to hurry up and get to the chat. I'm trying to go speed through it. They do cook us on the Sabbath. I never knew that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I saw it. Moses held him in where meaning he violated, but he didn't get to make a fire. Yeah, that's what with that situation. A lot of people, I don't know if Brown believes that, but a lot of people think the not being able to kindle a fire is not about the fire itself; it's about the work that's done to gather it. So now, in the future, if you take away the hard labor and gathering sticks to make fire, would that still be breaking the Shabbat? It's people that actually hold to that. So think about that. If the whole reason we can't kindle a fire on a Shabbat is because back then you needed to gather sticks and work to do it. Now you don't have to work to do it. Would it still be breaking the Shabbat?
It's not the reason.
I'm just saying I'm just saying from their point of view. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
And
when
then
you get there, they should try it and see what happens.
Candace always coming with that fire. That's a fact. I'm really far. I'm sorry. I'm gonna skip some of y'all. I didn't realize how far I was.
Yeah, you're very.
All right. I'm gonna just get to this one. Now I'm not saying we won't have means of transportation, but if you watch the movie Wall-E,
Yeah.
you will know that I am talking. I never watched that. What's that movie about?
It's about a little like robot thing, and it's actually quite sad. It's the future. He's by himself, I think. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember being sad watching Wall-E.
I'm gonna put a poll in the chat because I'm really curious about this, man. Because how do we think? I'm gonna put a poll. Hold up. I'm gonna put a poll. Pause.
See, that's the thing. He said humans are meant to evolve and adapt, but also endure tribulations. Hopefully, by the time we get to like the kingdom, where like the good stuff, we're not.
Where's that?
They're like this is not okay. I feel like as Black people, struggle is so ingrained in us. We think it's necessary, and we even raise our children that way. And I reject that. I reject struggle love, struggle kingdoms, struggle olam habaz. Like I don't want it.
Do you think we are going back to the future? Or what's that movie, Back to the Future?
Yeah,
No.
I was like, are we talking about the movie from the? That movie had so many problems with time travel. Man.
Hold on, I'm trying to ask this in a good way.
Oh my
God. All right.
Use the word revert.
Okay. When I use revert, do I still have to use back after that? Or I can just leave back out of there?
You can leave back out of it.
Okay. Because some people say revert back.
You know, Godal, I clocked out of my job at 5 o'clock today.
Oh, nobody cares about your job.
Are those the Ray-Ban glasses?
Of course. You know, I always got the top of the line stuff.
Yeah, your prescription is kind of heavy. You can't see.
I know. If I take these glasses off, I can't see nothing.
Yeah,
I can't see nothing, man. If I take these glasses off.
Yeah.
So wait, those are your Meta glasses?
Yeah.
But they have prescription in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could say. Yeah.
This whole time, I thought you just bought regular glasses just because it's the microphone or whatever. I did not realize they actually had a purpose.
No, these are. I have the Metas and I have the Versace's, man.
I thought you were so vain. Oh my god.
Wow.
I did. I was like, wow.
I don't know how to.
You don't know how to write the poll.
I don't know how to word it. I'm trying to ask because you only can put a few words. I want to ask: do you think Torah is gonna evolve or go back, but in less words?
Oh, only you can do it, huh?
Yeah. Write it in the chat. I'll just copy and paste it. What do you think? And I want to see because me personally, I think Torah is going to evolve. I think technology is going to be used. I think all the information we have now and future information we don't have is going to be used in there. Wow, you so smart, Zara. That was perfect.
Actually, Torah is technology.
I told him earlier it was a code. I can't wait till you enter that era. Like that era of Gadol is going to be my favorite.
What era?
The era where like you want to look into like the deeper, I guess, more mystical meanings, or like the gematria, like the code of the Torah.
You got to embrace Hebrew too, though. Yeah.
Well, he's got to learn English.
I mean, I embrace Hebrew. What are you talking about? All right, so I put the poll in the chat, man. What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? Because I don't know. I don't know about being in the year 3050 and we living like it's 3000 BCE.
Oh, I think that was just BO.
What?
Body odor, like BO, like.
What are you talking about?
If we have to go back and
God.
if we're in the future time, but we're living like we're in the Stone Age,
yeah.
those people were stinky.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think we're gonna be sacrificed for That's funny. Torah is not technology, bro. I mean, it's some people that make a great argument when you get into the Ark of the Covenant, when you get into the temple, when you get into that, and they break that down. I mean, that's even the breastplate with the
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, like I mean that's
the breastplate of the priest.
Yeah, I actually it's a guy that goes into like Torah science.
He doesn't understand the definition of technology.
But that's why I don't let people like reject like the whole crystal thing. Like, yeah, it's being abused, but that doesn't mean that there's not properties that are beneficial to humans.
I'm sorry, he said nobody. He said we ain't stink back then. We ate cleaner.
He would still perspire and smell bad.
And there was still bacteria back there.
Look at that.
Is what makes you smell bad. And remember, no antibacterial soap because that's technology.
Hey, Brom, come up, Brom. Come on stage, Brom.
Like here's the thing. People want to go back in this time, and I guarantee people cannot tell like which red berries on a bush or a tree you can eat and which ones you shouldn't eat.
Ancient technology is future. Yeah. That's true. You picked the wrong berry, you drop dead.
That's what I'm saying. Like people gonna be just picking up elderberries and eating them. You're going to kill yourself. You need to cook those.
Let me read a little bit of the definition of technology. A product or knowledge that changed the human environment to meet needs or solve problems. Doesn't the Torah do that?
I'd say so.
Shalom.
Oh my God, are you naked?
Nah, man. I ain't naked. My shirt is on. That's it.
Put your shirt on for her. She wants put your shirt on for her. She.
All right, so it'd be just eyes then. It'd be just eyes.
We like eyes.
My bad. Nah, because I'm almost going to bed. I gotta wake up early in the morning. But hold on, let's go back. Let me say one thing. So if we saying when the time to come, like she said, the Olam Haba, we saying we gonna use all these technology and stuff that we using today. So what we saying that God back then wasn't perfect? God was a beginner when he created the earth. When the Most High God created the heaven and earth, the first 7 days, when the first day he created light, the second day he created the firmament. When he created everything up to the Sabbath day, it was perfect. The world was perfect until we started to sin. And that's when things started to go bad. As soon as we started to come up with ideas like the Tower of Babel, what God had to do? Smash it. So, and then now I want to jump subjects to the stink part. we didn't have to use a lot of these things was created for us these times because of that bubonic plague and all that stuff. Toothpaste, and deodorant. They didn't have no toothpaste and deodorant back then. I'm serious. All right, so look, I'm gonna give you an example. My father, he passed away when he was 78. He, for his last 20 years of his life, he changed his diet. He was just eating fruits, vegetables, and raw foods. He didn't own a toothbrush, and his breath never stank. He didn't use deodorant. Underarms never stink. That's what I meant by saying their diet was cleaner. Their diet was cleaner. So don't you know funk and all that stuff come from here? Everything come from what you eat. I hope you know that. You know that?
Talking to
Yes,
you,
no.
I know he's talking to me, and I'm deciding which way I want to go with this, because this is
You
not
could
my
try
channel.
it.
This
Try
is
it when you get a
yours.
chance. Go a month. Go
Oh,
a
honey.
couple of months. Go a couple of months eating
Okay.
raw, not eating cooked food.
Let me
Eating
give you
raw.
background. I was a raw vegan for 2 years. I was a regular vegan for 5 years. My daughter's allergic to pretty much everything under the sun, so I had to be, there's veganism, and then there's you can't have any nuts veganism, right? And so I've always had to be very creative in that way. So I understand the theory that you're saying, but I also understand even our air is polluted. So I understand that when
Hold on, wait,
you
pause. How the air get
perspire,
like
hold
that?
on,
How
when
the
you
air get like that?
perspire, but when you perspire, bacteria is created in crevices that produces an odor. So it doesn't matter how clean you eat. If you do not wash your butt or your underarms or your private parts or your crevices, wherever they are, they will begin to smell bad.
All right, but that's off speculation. I'm telling you,
That's not
I seen it.
speculation.
No, I've seen it. My father went 20 years of eating raw. He
Did your
didn't
father
have to brush his.
shower?
He didn't have to brush his teeth. He only showered when he got
Please
unclean.
pray for your teeth.
He only showered when he got unclean. According to the Torah, he didn't go in the shower every day, and he didn't stink. It was amazing to us. It
But
was
he
amazing
probably
to all of
showered
us.
every 2 days.
No, probably more than that. Probably more than that. It probably went about 5 days, 4 days. 5 days, when you get unclean, like if you had to go and if you had to go
inspect
and take
him?
the train or take a cab, and he don't know if a woman in her uncleanliness or a man in uncleanliness sat on it, he will go take a shower. But other than that, he didn't brush his teeth. He didn't use deodorant.
Again, you
And
can
he
use
never
clay for your
stunk.
teeth. That's fine.
And
But
he never
I'm saying,
stunk.
did you every single day, did you inspect your father's entire body and smell his butt crack,
Yes,
everything?
I don't go a day.
Yes?
I don't go a day without. I don't go. Hold on, not the butt part. Come on. I don't go a day.
But
I don't go a
that's what
day.
I'm
I don't
talking
go a
about.
day.
E.
Hold on.
coli,
Hold on.
when you poop, E. coli lives in your
Hey,
butt.
y'all take it easy. It's not Smoke Friday. Smoke
No,
Friday is
no, no, no.
tomorrow.
I'm a little
Well,
hype. I'm a little hype.
I understand the
But
theory and I understand the talking points, but everyone should be pooping every day. And so
yo, yeah.
if
Every time you eat, you're supposed to
you should be
move
pooping.
your bowels. Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm telling
So
you,
that's E. coli, which is a bacteria that lives in your butt. So if you're not cleaning yourself with some sort of water cleaning agent, something that would remove
all
the
right.
bacteria from living in your butthole,
Sometimes he will go a week or two without taking showers. He
but he
never
was
brushes
pooping
teeth.
every
He
day.
don't. Yes, he still poop. Yeah, not yeah. He still poop
Would
every
he
day.
rinse his butt with water?
He clean his. I don't never. He
Oh,
cook. He clean his butt.
oh,
He had a wife. My mother's still
Okay,
alive.
so before you try to prove these points, you need to honestly have a better understanding of your dad's hygienic practices,
All right.
because
So all right.
it sounds like
Nobody.
to me
We
he was
wasn't. We
rinsing
were
and
not
washing
talking.
every day.
We were not talking about poop. First of all, we were not
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
poop. We were
body
talking
odor. That's what
about
BO
bo.
is.
We were talking
Body
about
odor.
bo. Yes, and that's not your
Butt,
poop.
Bacteria.
underarms, back of
Bacteria.
your ears,
That's
all
all
right, all
Okay.
bacteria.
right.
toes.
Let's take it easy. Let's take
All
it
right.
easy,
All
man.
right. But all right. So one thing. All right. Let's go back to what I'm saying.
You said he was talking to me
I seen it.
also.
I've seen him. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. No body odor. Okay. Even his farts, he will fart and you won't smell nothing. It's like, that's crazy. But if he do, you know what I'm saying, he barely farted. But my point is, back then, life was more better. Life was more perfect. It was better back then. I feel like it's low key, not low key, it's high key, blasphemous for us to say, oh yes, the life is better today with technology and phones and airplanes. And we're trying to say that the Most High God was not perfect, and God is perfect. I put my life on that.
Let me ask this question real fast. When God created us, you don't think he created us with the wisdom or with the understanding that we would get smarter and grow and create and blossom and things like that?
No, I believe the world got wicked, and then even in the book, I gotta find it in the book. The Most High God said He's going to return to His place, and now we know who's running this things. Now we know who's running the world. Now the adversary, and now the Most High God is just going to choose those individually who's going to stop, not live like the heathens, and do those commandments, and then He's going to choose them. And there's no Exodus happening. That's not happening. The Exodus has already happened already.
But this is what I'm saying, right?
That's what I put in the chat. I'm like, the Most High God ain't gonna dry up Jones Beach for us, bro.
We're gonna get to that, but before we get to that, remember when King David wanted to build God a house? God said, I never dwelt in a house. Why you want to build me a house? But God allowed it. He allowed Solomon to do that.
That's right.
That's something David put forth as, you know, I don't want to say a new way, but something he wanted to do, right?
Yeah, that's a house. Everybody had a house.
But before that, people didn't have house. They lived in tents. But the way people lived,
no,
changed.
it was houses. The kings had houses.
But you think during the time of Noah, they had the same houses or the same construct during the time of David, as far as how they lived?
You know what Noah built? I don't think nobody today could build what Noah built.
So you see that?
Think about it, bro. You know what? No, you know what it is to build an ark to have animals living in. Nobody today can't do that.
Can we clarify something? Because I'm confused. Because now we're jumping to Noah. So you said God was perfect, and you talked about Gan Eden. So when Adam and Chava, so the pre-clothing, everything else, right? You're saying that moment was perfect.
I'm talking about from beginning on down. It was perfect.
That's technology, because now we have linens, we have all sorts of clothing, we have a whole temple, we have tools, we have literal technology. So at what point
what are
did
you talking about today? You talking about today?
No, to build a temple.
Yes.
To build a tabernacle, a temple, that's very different to have clothing on. That's very different from Gad Eden, Adam and Chava. Very different. So was he perfect then and then he was less perfect? Or are you saying anytime in the Bible days it's perfection and now you're demonizing now? So then your logic, so now I struggle with your logic, because now you're picking and choosing what technology you like and don't like.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. There's no technology in that Bible. You can't point to a tool is not technology. What are you guys talking about?
Yes, it is. No. Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
All right. Okay, this is where we can't go on, because you guys are saying a sword is technology. You guys are saying a pick, an axe is technology. What?
So what's your
definition? Can somebody go and read the definition of technology?
I read it earlier. Let me read this part.
Did God create an axe or a sword?
No, He created man and man made it.
And then man invented it. Invention, technology.
Right. Do you know? You forgot. Obviously, this is another topic. I don't know if you guys believe in it, but I do. Did you know the angels came down and taught man many things that got God mad? They taught man how to create swords, how to create iron, how to create metal, and God did not like that.
Okay, God did not like that, because you just told me that was good. So now you're saying that the fallen angels came and taught man that, and that's bad. But when you're talking about Noah, it was good. Yes, was God only good in Gan Eden?
Read. If you can read and go see what he used, it's in the stuff that Noah used. He ain't used no axe or none of that stupidness. You can read it. It's in there. It says that. It said the list of things that he used is in the Bible. You can read it. He said slime for pitch, wood, and all this stuff. He used it. It didn't say nothing about an axe. It didn't say nothing about a sword. It didn't say nothing about the stuff that the angels came down and taught man.
Let me show you some variation of what technology.
It's in the Bible. You can read it.
It can refer to anything from a simple utensil to complex machinery, software, or even a new method and technique. Those are examples of technology.
Technology. All right. And I'm saying none of that was before. None of that was being used to create that ark.
Well,
None of that.
technology has always been eternal and essential to human life, improving efficiency, enabling new ways to work. So when Noah built that ark, he probably did use new ways to put wood together. So that's technology.
He used the way that God told him. It's in the book, bro. And we can't speculate. We can't say probably. You can't say probably. It's not in the book.
That's technology. He put the wood. The wood had to come together in some kind of way.
Right.
So that's technology.
Right. It's in the book how he put it together. We ain't got to speculate. We can read it.
No one has built an ark like that before. That's a new way. That's technology. That's what I just read.
That's not technology. Look. All right. Okay. All right. I got you.
You say you gotta get up early.
Let me. But yeah, we got about 10. We're gonna stay for about 10 more minutes. But let me ask you this, bro. When you say technology, what do you mean?
When I say technology, I mean the phone we're using right now, television, cars, airplanes, all this new stuff that we're using today that our forefathers never used. We literally got to really think about what we're saying. We're saying Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who never sinned. God said they was the patriarchs, men that's gonna come back. And we're saying that they had the shitty end of the stick. They didn't get to live our life with technology and phones. That's what we're saying. We're saying that God was messing up in the beginning, but life is better now. That's what we're saying. Not me. That's y'all saying. You agree with that, bro?
No. This what I think it is, right? And God put us on earth to grow, to learn, to mess up, to create. So all through the Tanakh, you have people creating, you have people growing. From the time of when you go to the time of David, and we go to the time of Noah, the way they built, even like when you go from the Stone Age to the Iron Age, that happens in the Bible. They go from the Stone Age when they were using stone to create everything, to fight with their swords, and then they went to the Iron Age. They start using iron to do these things, right? That happened in the Bible, in real life. So I don't think it's evil or sin for humans to grow and create and invent things. Now, can those inventions be used for wicked? Yes. But can those inventions be used for good, for the benefit? Yes. I don't think the invention in itself is evil. It can be used for evil. So I just don't agree that.
What about the verse I told you about? It said God made man upright. That means perfect. You can look at it in Hebrew, the word for it. And it said we have sought out many inventions. And then you could go back I think it's in Psalms. It says, I think not Psalms, I think it's somewhere else. It says, seek the ancient path, and when you find it, walk therein.
Yo,
like God is ancient. Hold on, one more thing. He said, I am God and I change it not. God don't change. God don't evolve. He's perfect. There's no evolving in the Most High God. He's perfect.
Yeah, man. I didn't say God is evil. Man would be. Go ahead.
They took sand. They melted the sand and made glass. Then they put it in corrective lenses. If it wasn't for those corrective lenses, the dog could not see anything right now. So he had to evolve. We have to evolve. We have to grow because we are diminishing. At one point,
I'm using these lenses because.
Let me finish this out. At one point, Godal probably could see had a better vision, but it started diminishing as he gets older. He's real old now, so he has to get glasses on. He has to use glasses.
I'm using these glasses, know why? Because I sinned before God in my life, in my days, eating crap that God didn't give us to eat. God didn't give us cereal. God didn't give us granola bars. God didn't give us chips. God didn't give us these stuff that we eat today. We're supposed to be eating the stuff so when you mess up and now your eyes messing up, now you got to use this stuff today. I'm using the cell phone right now. Yeah, right. But I'm using it for good. We're talking about, Torah and everything. But my point is God didn't create all this stuff, bro. The adversary created this stuff, man.
Let me read some of the chat. We ignoring the chat. We can't ignore the chat. Put chat live matters, man. I appreciate it. Let's read some of the chat.
Ezekiel 4:9.
What happened?
You say he didn't give us cereal.
Yo, somebody check on Zara. She going through it right now.
Ezekiel 4:9.
She going through it right now, gang.
Hold on, let me read some of these
Check on her,
chats.
man. Somebody,
I'm
I'm gonna call
sorry.
a hospital for you.
It's giving Judah. And
He oh my God. He gave her the commandment to subdue. Look up what the
2.0.
word subdue means. Look up what the word, y'all views are so different. It's literally, and that's the beauty of Torah. We all read Torah, discuss Torah, and we can view things a different way. But what's the beauty of it? We all keep Torah, even though we may see certain things in the Tanakh a different way, right? All praise to the Most High. We don't all have to agree on everything, right? And I don't mean to block you off, Brian, but the comments just popping up right here. We assume that the world we go through, Tobia, you're dumber. Rinse off and you got to shower and bathe and clean. It's common sense. Hey man, but if he's saying our food is what make us stink, hey, and the Most High gave us stuff. Hey, I understand, man. I don't. Hey, I'll let y'all know when I fart and stuff. It don't stink, but now you.
My fault. Thing. I've been eating foul, so
he's going to lose because he would dismantle social norms. Y'all can go ahead. I'm just going to read some of these chats. Let the chat.
Yeah, hold up. Pause on that one right there. Read that one.
This is why we need to teach STEM in school, because people don't understand.
Torah After Dark.
A man cannot build a Petra. Men cannot build a Petra today, nor any ancient Indian building with all the tech we got today.
Why would we want to?
We think the same way. I was thinking, why would we want to? Are you, Brahm? Are you from Baltimore by chance?
Nah, Brooklyn, New York.
No. Over there. Okay.
Close.
What you mean over there? Over
there.
you don't hate on the East Coast. Don't
you know my theory at all. You know.
Yeah, don't hate on the East Coast. Now we need a lesson in anatomy and biology. All right, cool. The Most High can reverse blindness. I don't need that lesson, sister. I'm good. It said the Most High can reverse blindness. We don't need glasses. The book says study the ancient ways.
That's a fact. I believe in that. The Most High could change that. He do anything. Ain't nothing too hard for the Most High God.
He changed it with glasses. He changed it with glasses.
Does my statement from earlier make more sense to you now? When you asked me like what I think about the blessings and my response.
She said, hey, bro, she said she don't want to live around us niggas. It's the ghetto, man.
Oh, man.
Nah, do I have to
go?
I want to say I do understand Brahm's logic. And if the world was perfect back then and all this technology we have and the world just going to crap and it's all sin, I understand what he's trying to say, right? I understand. I'm not going to say he's crazy. I understand what he's trying to say. But I just see it a different way. I don't think the technology is evil. I think you can take, like, let's use a handgun. Someone can take that handgun and use it the right way. Use it for righteousness, protect and serve, protect and do what they need to do. But that same handgun could be used for evil. Now I see that's the same way with technology in the world. It can be used to destroy, it could be used for evil, it could be used for wicked. But if that technology is in the hand of Torah keepers, is in the kingdom of God, I think it can be used in a holy way that could benefit the people.
Right, so, right. Like how I use the phone. Like I said it was evil, yeah, but I still use my phone, right? But I use it for the right way. I ain't gonna sit and be watching porn. I ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I use it as an encyclopedia. I use it to study other things, talk about God and His laws and things like that. Like, yes, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, definitely.
But look what's on the TV and look what's on these phones and like who's controlling the world right now? Answer that. Who knows that? Y'all know about these Rothschilds and these Bilderbergs guys. Y'all know about that, right? Right? Am I right or wrong? Am I going crazy? Y'all know about that, right?
I mean, I would say this. You have the rich, the 1%. I do believe they're ruling the world. The 1%.
And they devil worshipers, bro.
Gadal, I think
they devil worshipers.
A point
plain
is
and simple.
People have because of the way the English language in our society works. When we say perfect, we act like there's not some sort of room for improvement or room for progress. Not improvement, progress. Like something can be perfect, complete, whole, and then you can have blessings on top of it in abundance, right? And so Hebraically, perfect is not really this sense of like saying no to any sort of progress or abundance, like blessing on top of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got you.
So
I got
I
you.
view technology like, yeah, Gan Eden was perfect, but that wasn't gonna, that was never just gonna be like, that's it, that's the end. Like she was gonna have babies. And that's like, yeah, I'm sure that they were happy with each other, but she was gonna have babies. So they were perfect and whole, but they were gonna also reproduce, and like how much more joy.
I got you. I
So
got you.
I take that into technology as well.
I got you.
And just to note, I know that you think that you use your phone for good, but you came on here without a shirt on, so.
On me? What's wrong? I'm a little warm in here. I ain't cut the AC on. My wife inside with the baby. I had a baby just a month ago.
Oh, congratulations, man! Congratulations!
Nice.
Congratulations!
And look,
Congratulations!
I'm a victim of it too. I don't know about y'all. I don't know if y'all ever seen me before. I go viral a lot on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. I go viral a lot. So I'm a victim of it too. But I'm not scared to talk about it and talk. I'm not scared to talk about it and know that, yo, this is not of God. I
Hey,
know that.
dog, clip some of his talking points tonight. He'll go viral.
You
Clip
have
some
so
of
many
his
clips
talking
right
points
now.
Hey, I'm definitely gonna clip some. All right,
Go ahead. Check me out when you get a chance. Check
It's
me out.
9:03. I'm
all right.
leaving.
Let's get the last words then.
All right, I'm going back in the chat, y'all. Salute.
All right, shalom. All right, we're gonna do last words, and then we're gonna end it off with the prayer. Want to do your Holcomb last words?
A good study tonight. Probably because I was on and me and Zara were added to it. I think that's the reason. You're welcome.
All praises. Oh, y'all two of my favorite Jews. All praises. All right, Zara, last words.
My mother said if I don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Oh my goodness. You don't have anything nice to say about Torah After Dark tonight? So, all right. So we're gonna do this, right? We're gonna spam the drops real fast. You are watching Torah After Dark.
You are watching Torah After Dark. Hit the like button and subscribe.
Hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the like button and subscribe. So again, reset. When God rejoices over his people again, I'm looking forward to when God rejoices over his people again, when we're gathered back into the land under the laws, under the Torah. Now, how does that look? We don't know. Will it revert? Will it progress? Right. So did I do it? I answered that right. Oh, let me check the poll. Pause. Let me check the poll. All right. So we had 86% for progress and 14% for revert. All right. So, all right. Cool. All right. So let's end this off. Let's do the Torah After Dark prayer, and we gonna get up out of here. All right. I set my face toward you, Adonai, the Elohim of my fathers, to seek you with the sacrifice. And by the way, we at 12 people right now. If y'all leave while we doing a prayer, that's wicked. I'm watching it. Y'all be wicked. Y'all be trying to slide out in the middle of prayer. I set my face toward you, the Elohim of my fathers, to seek you with the sacrifice of prayer and truth. O Adonai, great and awesome, keeping covenant and mercy with those who love you and keep your commandments. We have sinned. We have fallen short. We strayed from your Torah, your statutes, and your wisdom. We, the descendant of those who were enslaved, scattered, and colonized, have not always walked in your ways. Our leaders are corrupt, our elders silent, and many of our people chase idols of wealth, image, and false religion. To you, Adonai, belongs righteousness and truth, but to us belongs shame. In our cities, in our household, and in our exile among the nations, we have discarded the words of your prophets and scribes. We have called good evil and evil good. We have neglected your appointed times, your laws, and your justice. Yet you, O Adonai, are compassionate and forgiving, even when we rebelled and refused to listen. As it is written in the Torah of Moshe, all these curses have overtaken us, but we still did not humble ourselves fully before you. So today, in the year 5785, I confess on behalf of myself, my household, and my people, we have not kept the covenant as we should, but we turn to you now, not in our own righteousness, but in your mercy. O Adonai, remember your promise, restore the name of your people, revive the spirit of Zion among the remnant, rebuild, not with brick and stone, but with repentance, obedience, and truth. Hear, O Adonai, forgive, O Adonai, act, O Adonai. Do not delay, for your name and your people are still called by you. Amen, 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 amen. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. All praise to the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Amen.
All right, so, amen. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Yehoiakim Zar, for coming through, pulling up on stage, enjoying the conversation, dropping your wisdom off. Well, your wisdom, Yehoiakim. We don't know about the other person. It's like, nah. It's like, nah. It's like, nah.
You just
All
said
right,
a
so
blessing. You can't do it.
thank you. Zara, we know why wisdom in the Tanakh is talked about in the feminine. We know that, okay?
Good.
We know that. All right. All praise, shalom to the chat. Hope you guys sleep well tonight. Hope you guys wake up tomorrow feeling refreshed, restored, and attack the day in Torah. This is Torah After Dark with Gadol HaGadol. Shalom, Lala Tov. Oh, by the way, Zara put out 2 new videos on her YouTube channel.
No, stop.
Check,
Bye.
check her new videos out, all right? Shalom. Welcome to Torah After Dark, where scriptures meet the real world, raw and unfiltered. This isn't your typical Bible study. We're diving deep into the Torah, the prophets, and today's world, from prophecy and exile to politics, culture, and controversy. I'm Gadol HaGadol, a Black American student of the Torah, bringing straight truth with no filters, no fluff, and no fear. We stream regularly because Torah doesn't clock out. Whether it's the law of exile, prophecy breakdowns, or what's really going on in the news, we're bringing it back to the Torah. Got any questions, topics, or want to debate live? Hit the inbox or email gadolhagadol@gmail.com. Also, subscribe to the channel, like the live, and join the membership for exclusive breakdowns, biblical challenges to Christian claims, and teachings you won't hear anywhere else. This is Torah After Dark, for the people still seeking truth, even when the world turns their lights off. Let's get into it.